go ahead and move this. Welcome back to the channel, Patreon subscribers. Today we're going to talk a little bit about gameplay, and I'll do my best to describe what I'm doing, why I'm doing it throughout the duration of this exercise. Now, for me, this is something that anybody can do, but I think it all starts with really understanding what it is that your dog really gets off on. Some dogs are a little more food driven, some dogs are a little more play driven. Now, if you got a dog like this American bully who's full of it, you know, one of my main concerns is making sure that he's fulfilled and he doesn't end up becoming pent up. Because a dog like him is like a bull in a china shop. When you got a dog that isn't fulfilled and he's all pent up full of shit, that's a dog that typically exhibits the type of things that we don't really consider to be pleasant. And so understanding that, and then, going into like daily exercise like this is going to be something that I believe is going to be super beneficial, because it's going to lead to a dog that's more fulfilled, more balanced, more worked, and in my opinion, more happy. Hey, can you stop licking your paws? It's got some allergy stuff. Yes, good boy. I like to move it around in their mouth a little bit like this, but not trying to necessarily take it, but it's a give and take, right? And then if he comes back and regrips, I want to like physically, externally reinforce, with a verbal marker, good boy, but also sort of a physical at the same time. Good, and I really want to make him feel like he's the big guy. That's where the sound effects come into play. You're like, why are you making sound effects? Because every time he, good boy. He regripped, got more of a full grip, externally reinforced that, because you want him to have a good fucking time. Okay, a part of having a good time is winning. Good boy. And a surefire way to see if your dog is having fun, yes, is if they come back to you and bring it back to you on their own. Well, yes, a lot of people have problems with their dogs taking the toy and running away with it, and not giving it back. And typically that's a sign that the game really isn't all that fun for them, and they're just afraid you're going to take it from them. Well, what about the point in time of which you need to take it from them, dude? You got a stubborn bully like this and he doesn't want to let it go. Yes, good. As soon as he lets it go, he's going to get rewarded with another treat. Good boy, And then you'll put this one away. And then you start playing with this one. Good boy. Good boy, give it to him. You backpedal a little bit. Yes. And then yes. And then the game starts again. You got to watch your hands, because sometimes it gets a little bit erratic and you accidentally get your hand. So presenting it in a way that he's going to have plenty of space to grab the toy without getting your hands is a pretty crucial component of, good boy. It's not a whole lot of fun if you don't win, right? And again, one of my main points of emphasis is to let the dog win here. It has more fun. What do you want to do when you're having fun? You want to do more of it, and that's why the dog brings it back to me, because he knows when it brings it back to me, yes! Dead in the game, stop tugging, dead in it. Keep it stationary. I'd like to put my hands a little closer to the mouth. Yes! It's a risk putting your fingers in the mouth. You have to sort of understand your dog. Good boy. Good. But typically with a lot of dogs, it's not too dangerous to bring your hands closer to the animal's mouth. Yeah, you didn't let it go completely. Go ahead, good boy. And you can kind of get him to let it go like that. There's not a whole lot of additional conflict involved, depending on the dog. You may have a dog that might try to goose you for taking it like that. So that's why I want to display a couple of different ways that you can get the dog to let it go. But one of the most important things is to give it back, because that's the dog isn't going to be taking the toy and running from you. Oh, good boy. And this is just such a healthy thing. If this was my dog, this is literally what I would be doing. Happy dog, fulfilled, engagement, relationship. And then to end the video, I'll talk about how you could also use it as motivation to get behaviors. So I deaden the game, put my hand towards his mouth, just kind of wait it. Use a little bit of pressure. Lets it go. Sit. Yes! Boom. So you're using a reward with the toy instead of food. He'll also work for food, but working for food to me isn't quite as fulfilling as it is with gameplay, especially when you got a dog full of piss and vinegar just like him. Look at him. He's over there all tuckered out. That's what we're going for. And if you're not getting tired during the game, you probably ain't playing right. Sorry about the wind. Hope the video turned out okay. Thanks for your subscriptions. It means a lot. Captain Fonzie out.